Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at two towers, which I think are pretty important and good towers, being the Star of Xovuso and the Lord of Xovuso, which as you can see, currently not now, but every Friday, Saturday and Sunday, you can obtain these two towers by beating the Trial of Xovuso, however you want to say it. And yeah, you have to be level 15 or 18 for the star. I don't know why that's changed. I think these are wrong. It's meant to be 15 and it's meant to be 35. Could be wrong, but that's just what I remember. The star is beaten by beating the medium difficulty, and the Lord is beaten by hard difficulty. So we're going to check them out, see what they do. Yeah. Alright guys, we are now in the match. So let's check. We're going to start with the star first, which is the weaker one, but still pretty powerful. So both these towers function the same, just one is worse than the other. But they're still both really good towers to use. Now I suggest setting these to strongest, which thankfully they automatically are, because they're really good for they're mainly for high HP cubes. Obviously at level 1 they're not like, let's see how a level 1 does against the dirt boss. So we can see how it works here. So they attack and they ramp up their damage to a max damage. So it's, for level 1 I have no idea what the max is, we probably won't see it because it should kill. Okay, 20 is the max, so nor the 1 damage, because I don't know why that does, but yeah. So obviously the fire frequency for these is pretty good, 0.75 is not too bad. Range kind of bad. The shadow sight they don't have, but both of them do get it at certain levels. So the first upgrade is pretty cheap, 755, a great star. Not too bad actually, you get 10 extra range for that. And the placement limit for the star is 5, so you can get 5 of these things down. We're only going to be looking at level 1 versus level 5 against cubes, not going to do every single level. Solar beam is 2650, which lowers the fire rate and gives it shadow sight and even more range. Like the range on this is now really good actually, especially for this map, which is quite small. It also has this yellow look to it now. Death beam for 6250 gives it this red look. The 1 damage is now 5. I don't know what that means. Fire frequency may have gone down to 0.4. Slightly more range, because why not? 50 range is pretty good. Also, I forgot to mention, both Lord and Star are amazing temple gains. So if you don't like using them, well, you can also use them, or you can use them for temple gain, as I believe 3 level 3s and 2 death beams and 3 solar beams might be enough for a max. Yeah, so the final upgrade is God of Death for 95, some pretty moderate price. I don't know what changed really. Let's have a look. Yeah, nothing really changed besides temple gain. I guess the max damage, because I know it goes from like 30 to 70, so like if we pull out a lead cube boss here, the damage ramps up really fast and it maxes up to 70, which is pretty good every 0.4 seconds. It's going to pretty much destroy this lead cube boss in a decent time. You know what, let's get them all down and test it against a somewhat decent boss. So this is huge ammo, you can have max per player. So obviously you can get a lot more of these if your whole team has them. So let's get something like Rubik's is a bit weak. Do we? An obsidian boss here, that should be the challenge. Yeah, as you can see, they're really destroying this thing. So this is what the star does. As you can see, it maxes out at 70 damage. Then it continues to do that for every 0.4 seconds. I mean, it's pretty much barely going to get to the main bit of this map. I think I chose a pretty nice map for this. Most maps might be a bit meaner and you have to be a bit more strategic. Alright, anyway, let's look at the second tower, the Lord, which is a way better version of the Star, basically. And the firing thing is way higher for some reason. So you get this by being hard mode, obviously, and being Lord Xovuso himself instead of just 2 random bosses. Starts off at 5 damage. Fire frequency is lower for some reason, or higher at 1 second. Hasn't got Shadow Sight, but I know it gets Shadow Sight at some point. And you can only have 2 of these, so that's why obviously more powerful but less of it. Let's test against a mud boss. Should be a fair challenge. The specialty of this tower as well is once it targets cubes, it will not stop attacking until it kills it, as you can see. Obviously it's going to stay in its range all the time, but say if something really fast comes, like a fast boss, it will easily be able to stop it. Yeah, it's not too powerful for it. I mean, level 1 maxes out at 40 damage. Even higher, actually. 50? Okay, I understand the fire frequency issue. 50 damage and maxes at level 1. And the upgrades are a lot more expensive. We've got 4k for Beam of Destruction, which halves the fire rate to 0.5. That's about it. Then we've got Superstar, 8 damage, slight range increase. The star at the top is getting massive. Gaze of Fate, 25k. 10 damage, every fire frequency has been halved again. Bit of a range increase. As you can see, this thing has 1,000 temple gains, so literally like 2 of these. And you basically got a max temple. And then the final upgrade, a Lord of Destruction, 37k. Looks pretty sick. It's got the skull of Lord Xovuso on it. Massive thing in the sky with also his face. Let's just get both of these down and test it against something. What's stronger than Obsidian Boss? Blue Ice King might be a bit much. You know, actually no, let's do Blue Ice King. Because I believe, yeah, they're easily destroying this thing. So I believe the max one maxes out at 98 damage. 3.25, which is insane. The range doesn't really matter, because obviously they're targeting until it kills. Bro, are they doing like 10k damage already? 15 actually. By the time it gets in the middle. Let's just see how fast they can kill this thing. Yes, I can see these towers are designed to help you kill the big bosses. And they are really good no matter what, like, I feel like no matter what mode you go into, they'll be helpful, as every mode has bosses and high HP cubes. It's not like the money towers where you can only bring them into the game modes like survival, not cube pop. And I highly suggest trying to at least get the star, because I know Lord is quite hard to get, as you need a lot high good towers to beat it. Yeah, so as you can see, this thing is pretty much destroyed. So I hope you enjoyed this video and seeing how the Lord towers work in the game, or the Tribe Xovuso towers. Yeah. So I will see you all next time. Bye.